Thank you so much. Well, kids' personal information held hostage, and now hackers want you to pay up. So how far are you willing to go to protect your child? Well, in this special report, I'm going to take a closer look at hackers who are targeting public school kids and what schools can do to stop them. You've read the stories and watched it on the big screen. Kids hacking into their school's computer systems and changing their grades.
I've got it right here in front of me. He has missed 9 days.
But nowadays, these sophisticated sleuths are stepping it up a notch.
Tracking down the bad guys is really hard because most of them are not in the U.S. They may be bouncing across computers all around the world.
And they aren't satisfied until they get all of your kids' information. Last year, tech experts saw what they call one of the most devastating cyber attacks ever. Hackers targeted Minneapolis public schools and held the kids' sensitive information hostage. And when their demands were not met, everything was put online, like mental health records, sexual assault reports, behavioral issues, and social security numbers. 105,000 people's lives turned upside down by a keystroke.
It could affect future employment. It could have negative consequences in relationships later in life.
Sadly, there isn't much parents can do.
Information is stored by people other than you, so there's really limited options on what parents can do to protect that information.
However, Jeremy Blevins, a computer information sciences department chair at Calhoun Community College, has a laundry list of to-do items for schools that are not cheap.
You're starting to see this more in different industries, is when they're using a cloud-based solution, they're using trusted vendors to where they've went through all the security checks and they know that their systems are more hardened against attacks.
He says schools need to take a proactive approach by implementing multi-factor authentication and build relationships with cybersecurity providers.
So that if an attack happens, they're able to deal with it quickly instead of trying to scramble at the last minute.
And if those bad guys are caught, Blevins says that the chances of them being brought to justice is pretty slim. He says if those hackers live in a country where there's no extradition agreement, it creates havoc without consequence.